Frooglesim videos are powered by Jetline Systems.
Hello YouTube, this is Frugal and this is the Frooglesim news for today, Sunday, April the 22nd. First up, X-Plane news, and Orbex's Manchester City and Barton heliport has released. Video you're watching is from Thomas Rasmussen, linked in the show notes below. Now, I previewed this a while back, it is now released. The scenery was developed by Tom Wroblewski and it was based on hundreds of photos and on-site visits. The airport, popular GA and flight school airport. The scenery from Orbex covers 30 square kilometers of photoreal scenery, featuring high-res ground textures, accurate UK vegetation and roads, and many points of interest in the surrounding area for VFR pilots. It's also apparently been optimized for performance. The price for Orbex Manchester City and Barton heliport for X-Plane 11 is $32.95 Australian. You can find more information at orbexdirect.com, linked in the show notes below. Over now to the world of FSX and Prepared and Erasoft's Douglas DC8. The video you're watching is the official Erasoft Douglas DC8 video by Jerome Dorman. It is linked in the show notes below. Erasoft's latest aircraft is the iconic DC8, a four-engined old-school jet airliner with pretty much zero advanced automation, both in terms of system automation and avionics. The aircraft simulates the 50 series DC8 and the focus is on normal procedures. So that is to say, you're not going to find a lot of failures and failure simulation in here. It includes accurate modeling of the instruments and controls for the pilot, the first officer and the flight engineer, and features rain effects from TFDI True Glass. It also of course features dynamic lighting in Prepared version 4 and a sound set from Turbine Sound Studios. Erasoft's Douglas DC8 has accurate engine management and accurate INS simulation as well, including random drift, updating and alignment. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this story, it is a highly unautomated aircraft, which means no MCDU, no FMS and no FADEC. It is a fabulous hands-on flying experience. However, the price is $42.99. It's available right now from Erasoft, linked in the show notes below for Prepared version 4 only. Aeroplane Heaven this week previewed their upcoming Lancaster B Mark I. Aeroplane Heaven are very close to releasing their next aircraft, the Avro Lancaster B Mark I. It is a very famous World War II British bomber, perhaps most famous for its role in Operation Chastise, where bomber crews dropped the Barnes-Wallis bouncing bomb to break a dam in occupied Norway. It includes the bomb room, front turret, navigator and radio operator stations, as well as accurate modeling of the cockpit itself and accurate turrets. Don't know a release date or a price just yet, but I do expect this to be available from Just Flight for all versions of FSX and Prepared. More information on the Aeroplane Heaven Lancaster B Mark I as soon as I have it. Now, sticking with Aeroplane Heaven, Just Flight this week released the Dunkirk Spitfire. Now, I previewed this quite a while back. It is Aeroplane Heaven's Dunkirk Spitfire, and it's now available from Just Flight. It models the early Mark I with a fixed-pitch 2-blade Watts propeller, and was built from actual Spitfire plans. It features a highly accurate visual model right down to individual rivets and fabric effects, a full set of unique and custom animations, an accurate TR9 radio, and it even simulates accurately the asymmetric landing gear retraction, including notched gear retraction on the hand pump model of the Spitfire, simulating the famous Spitfire wobble as the pilot had to switch hands from the stick to the gear pump and back. It also features an authentic flight model based on factory data and period pilots' reports. The Just Flight or Aeroplane Heaven Dunkirk Spitfire is available right now from Just Flight for $24.99 for all versions of FSX and Prepared, including Prepared version 4. More information at justflight.com, link in the show notes below. And the final story this week is Coronado previewed their upcoming S340. Coronado on Facebook this week previewed their upcoming Saab 340. The Saab 340 is a Swedish twin-engine turboprop initially created in partnership between Saab and Fairchild. It had its maiden flight in 1983, but was unfortunately not very successful, and production of the aircraft was terminated in 1998. Outside of the screenshots here, I don't have any other information from Coronado about this aircraft. I would expect it though to release for both FSX and Prepared, with an X-Plane version coming some months later. I also don't expect a lot of heavy documentation, just the usual array of PDFs covering key equipment in the aircraft as well as normal and non-normal checklists. More information on a release date and a price as soon as I have it. If you want to look at the screenshots in more detail, follow the Facebook Coronado link in the show notes below. That's it for this week's news show. As always, if I did miss something, do leave me a comment in the comment section below and I'll take a look to see if I should include it in next week's show. Until then though, thanks for taking some time to watch this. My name is Frugal and I'll see you all very soon.